Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Elizabeth. Welcome to the Ingles table. Today I'm sharing a sweet new recipe with some of the best flavors of the season. It's my blueberry peach pie with an amazing gingersnap crust. So to get started, we're going to take 3/4 of a pound of purchased gingersnap cookies, and I've gone ahead and pulsed those here in the food processor. So once those are good and ground, we're going to add a stick of melted butter and 1/3 of a cup of white sugar to that. So we'll go ahead and pulse that a few times. Okay, that looks great. And we'll pour these directly into a 9.5 inch greased pie plate. It's good to use glass pie plates because then the bottom of your pie will not burn. What we're going to do is just spread this out evenly across the bottom. Press it down firmly. You want to make sure you get it up the sides too. That looks pretty good to me. After you've done that, you'll want to bake that at 375 degrees in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. We'll be right back. So we're going to go on to our delicious pie fruit filling here. I'm going to cut up a peach. We're just going to take the skin off. I'm going to go ahead and trim the top and bottom of the peach so that gives me a nice flat piece of fruit to work with. Okay, so we're going to dice this up. This recipe calls for 2 cups of peeled and diced fresh peaches. So that's about 5 to 6 peaches, just depending on the size. All right, that looks great. To that, we're going to add a dry pint of fresh blueberries, which is about 2 cups. Put those right in. And now, one of the secret ingredients of this pie that makes it not only sweet but a little tart is using 1 fresh lime. What we're going to do first is grate it to get a little bit of zest. If you have a microplane or a fancier way to do this, that's great. I just like to use my little box grater. Okay, so we're going to use just a little bit of this fresh lime zest. Then I will go ahead and slice my lime. We'll put that over top. I'm going to give a nice stir here. Make sure that lime juice coats all of it. And now I am going to add some dry ingredients to this bowl here. We've got some sugar, cornstarch, which we'll add as a little bit of a thickener. When we get those fresh juices drawn out of our fruit, we don't want our pie to be too runny, and the cornstarch will kind of hold those juices together. We've got some ground ginger there and some salt, okay? And we'll just stir that up a little bit. And now we're going to pour this on top of our fruit. Give that a big stir. Again, making sure to coat everything. Just get it evenly distributed there. Okay. Now time for this delicious ginger snap pie shell. We're going to put our fruit right in. Spoon it over top. This will look like it is too much fruit for this pie shell, but I assure you it is not. It will bake down and it will make for nice full pie slices. Okay, so we've got that out. Again, we'll try to get our fruit evenly distributed across, and then you can just tamp it down a little bit. Just like that. And we'll move this over here. And our last step is to make our delicious crumb topping. And what we're going to do is use our reserved gingersnap cookies. Again, use about 12 ounces or 3/4 of the bag for the pie crust, and then save the last little bit to add on top. Okay, so we're going to put our cookies in here. And to that, we will add 4 tablespoons of cold butter. We're going to add a little bit of flour. and some delicious brown sugar. Okay, put our top on here. Pulse that a few times. Okay. We'll lift this out and we will take our beater here, spatula, make sure it's nice and crumbled down. And then we're just going to evenly distribute this across the top. This looks fantastic to me. We're going to go ahead and put it in a 375-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then we will have ourselves a sweet and tart surprise. Well, here it is, friends, our delicious peach, blueberry, lime, and ginger pie. I think your friends and family are really going to enjoy this. Go ahead and let it cool for about an hour. You can even chill it if you prefer it that way and serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. It's delicious either way. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today at the Ingles table. Make sure and explore the rest of the site for more great tips, tricks, and recipes. See you next time.